You ever have a day that just starts off and you recognize the fact right away that this day is pissed off at you? You don't know why, but for whatever reason, things just don't start off on the right foot. Well, welcome to the vlog. I have to go. My breakfast is burning. Now, let me just do a shout out real quick. This pan, it's a granite pan. It was $10 on Amazon. And if you cook eggs, you got to get yourself a granite pan. That pan is, I mean, nothing sticks to it. You can fry cheese if you want to, and it just slides right off. So I primarily eat either carnivore or keto because I have seizures. It really helps. And so I cook eggs every single day. And that pan, even when your day starts off bad, that pan makes it better. So excuse the traffic noise, but absolutely every single day I take the dogs on a 2-mile walk. Not run anymore. We used to do runs. We're all too old for that now. But yeah, we walk 2 miles around these lovely ponds and all this greenery. And after 2 miles, they sleep like dead every single day for 3 hours. That is when I use that time to do any computer work, any filming, any picture taking, anything that needs to be done. After the 2 minutes, they are all peed out, literally. Nothing left in the tank. So they're not asking to go potty. They're not asking to go outside. Nothing. So if you're not walking your dogs 2 miles every day, I highly recommend it. Also, this is just like a little, I guess, walking thought. The apartments that we're at right now are expanding. So right now, the construction guys are working on putting in the sidewalk. And how cool would that be if you're a construction guy just to be driving by and to think, I put that sidewalk there. Like, I made that sidewalk. You know, most of us just walk on the sidewalks like I'm doing now. You don't really think about it. But can you imagine being the person that made it? Like, that's such an important role. Sidewalks are really important. So, to all the construction guys out there who are working in the heat, which actually today is just, I mean, it feels just as gorgeous as it looks. But to all the construction guys who make our sidewalks and everything else and probably don't get thanked enough, thank you, because that's a hard job. Yeah, walking thoughts. So I will divulge the cause of my grumpy morning this morning. I was chopping up my soap that I had made the other day, and as I was cutting it up, 2 pieces broke in half, which has not ever happened to me. I would imagine that maybe they got air bubbles in them and that caused them to break. But those are not obviously pieces that can be sold. And anytime when you have a small business, wasting product doesn't make you very happy. So that's why when I was cutting it, 1 piece broke and I was like, oh my gosh, a piece of soap just broke in half. And then I kept cutting and it happened again. And I was like, oh no. And what stinks, I guess it doesn't stink, is this soap smells so good. And I was so excited to sell it and let others experience it, because not to pat myself on the back, but it really smells amazing. It smells so fall and Christmassy, and it's just great. And it's one of my favorite ones. And I was so excited to sell it. And then when 2 pieces broke, it was kind of a bummer. So the rest of them look fine. But yeah, it did not make me happy when they broke, so that's why I was kind of a grump. One thing that I do, which I think is a good practice, is fish oil. Because he gets kind of itchy. And these, are you camera shy? These help him out a lot. I don't know. He's acting so shy. He will just eat them straight, and so will she. Oh, was that good? She doesn't typically pop it like that, but you know, I guess today was the day. It is absolutely my most favorite time of the day, which would be gym time. I know that sounds like obnoxious and maybe even corny, but I mean, what's better than putting your headphones in, blasting your music as loud as you possibly can, and just forgetting everything that you have to do, all of your to-do lists, anything that's stressing you out, it doesn't even matter. You just pick up the weight, you lift it, and then you lift it, and then you lift it. Like, yeah. What's better than having a place where you legitimately don't need to think about anything except for pick up heavy thing, put it down. I mean, that's like the best. So you will also probably notice that when it comes to like gym clothes, really don't invest tons and tons of money on them because I am super hard on my gym clothes. So this t-shirt I've had since high school, which was kind of a long time ago. Let's just say 10 years. So if I screw this up in the gym, who cares? It's a 10-year-old, it's probably more than 10 years old because I might have gotten it in like 10th grade. I don't know. But when I got it stained, who cares? It's a 10-year-old t-shirt. If I rip it at the gym, who cares? It's a 10-year-old t-shirt. You know, it doesn't really matter. So don't ever expect me to be wearing just the best of the best because I really am hard on my clothes. And super fancy workout gear is not always made to be super durable, unlike my 10-year-old t-shirts. So if you do ever see me in just like great clothes and you're like, wow, those are probably expensive, just know something probably happened. I got sponsored or something. This gym is pretty small, so like there's not a squat rack or anything like that, but for a free gym at an apartment, it is the best one that we've ever had. So I can't really be complaining because they've got machines and some cardio. It's for a gym that technically we're paying for it, but for a gym that's technically also free, I'll take it. cooking time, which is pretty much the most important part of the gym. If you are eating like doo-doo, working your booty off, it's not going anywhere, I'm telling you. It's just not. I wish I do, for real. Because sometimes I just want to eat like doo-doo and have fun, but you know, like, it's just not gonna get you where you want. And when you eat like doo-doo, you feel like doo-doo. At least I do. So, focus sometimes. Of course, you have to let loose sometimes, but I'm not gonna lie. This is one of those workouts where just like this much angry. I'm not gonna go into details about it, but this was one of those workouts where it's more powered by anger than anything else. Which, to be honest, those are like the best workouts. We don't even have a straight bar, and I was doing deadlifts. So, like that little tiny gym is not set up for deadlifts. But when I'm angry, that's what I want to do, is I just want to do some deadlifts. And I made it happen. So, yeah, sometimes getting pissed before your workout is the way to go. You'll probably think what I'm eating is weird, but it tastes good. It's very high in protein, and it's delicious to me, so it doesn't matter if you think it's weird. It is eggs, some egg whites, and then I have that turkey and I just need to eat it up, so why not? And then I have some leftover chopped up ground beef. And it's all going into an omelet, because why not? And I will also put some Swiss cheese. One and done. You will not find, my dog's looking at me. You will not find me over here recommending vegan. You probably won't even find me recommending, like, vegetables, which I know that sounds weird, but I eat a lot of meat, a lot of eggs, I eat a lot of cheese. I think I like vegetables. Purple onions are just the bomb. But the more I do research on the benefits of vegetables, we don't even know how to cook them to keep the nutrition in the vegetable so that we can eat it. We don't know. Is boiling better? Microwave? I don't know. So I only eat vegetables if I want like a really good treat. Because other than that, it's pretty much a waste. But I will say, like me and bananas, ooh, I just love them. Me and pumpkin, I really like when it's this time of year to get some of the pumpkin puree and put like some cinnamon and stevia in it. It sounds weird and kind of gross and weird, but it's really good, so try that. But yeah, pretty much I just try to stick to eating one ingredient food, like ground beef and eggs. I know lunch meat is not a one ingredient food, so just for the record, I understand that. But lunch meat is very easy. So there are times when you're in a hurry and you just need some quick meat, or you want a snack, and lunch meat is like your best friend. So Really and truly, it doesn't matter how much time you spend at the gym. If your diet is ass, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. If your diet is, doesn't matter. It does not matter what you're doing at the gym, because all you're doing is fighting yourself in the kitchen. So what's the point? I see people do that all the time. They're like, yeah, I just did all this, I just ran, and I burned like 30 million calories, and blah, 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 blah. And then they're like, let me go to whatever and get all this food, because I just did all this at the gym. Why? Waste your time. Ooh, this looks good. Seriously, this pan is so darn good. I don't know if it's still this price on Amazon, but this was $9. It's not so pretty on the bottom anymore. But this thing was $9.99. $9.99. And things just, whoop. Eggs, cheese, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what the heck you cook. It doesn't matter if you burn it on there, which I do that. Doesn't matter. It's coming off. As I was talking to you, I forgot to salt my food. That's another thing. Don't take any of my advice as like medical, but that's another thing that we really kind of have the wrong idea on. Salt. Yeah, there's some crappy kinds of salt. I think most people would even say this kind is crappy, the pink Himalayan salt. But some people are out there spending like $30 for a thing of salt, and I'm just not that crazy. Plus, I mean, let's be honest. Who doesn't want to just eat a bunch of meat? But they think that they can't because it's bad for you. Because of cholesterol. Cholesterol. I can never say that word correctly. You should look up how cholesterol actually works, because that's not it. Okay. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. I'm thinking I am mildly not as annoyed as I was at the gym. But, you know, I am thinking this might be a Four Roses kind of night. Just maybe. We'll see how we're feeling. But we'll leave it out just in case. Okay, well, I am going to end this vlog before whiskey time begins. You're welcome. But I am going to end this with something that I saw on the internet. And usually when you see something on the internet, it's mostly BS, right? Okay. Well, I have downloaded TikTok. I'm pretty new to it. Well, I saw this and I was like, whatever. I'm sure that's nothing. This turned out to be a little bit of something, and it's kind of funny. And I'm sure if you have kids or just any family members, this will be something that's kind of funny, because I'm sure everyone looks different when they do this. So what you do is you take your finger, and it works, I think, better if you kind of like slide it down. You probably already know where this is going. You like do this. And you can kind of change it up. So you can I don't know why I think it just looks so ridiculous. I promise I haven't had any whiskey. I'm still working on work. But when I did this, I was laughing so hard. It's so simple, but yet
it's just funny. And sometimes you just need those simple, funny, easy to do things that just make you smile. So take that weirdo smile, introduce it to your kids. I'm sure they will love it because I do actually have like a 6-year-old sense of humor. I hope you'll have a wonderful night, a wonderful rest of whatever it is you're doing, and we'll see you later. Bye.